Mamos Media, Itondo da Modube, Alaf Mamos. Multimedia, Monabe Africa, Abetas for Alaf Mamos.
Mamos media, Atelena Modubi, Mamos, Nene Badjan Sangarango, oh Nene, Afanabe Oslo, no Engodia.
Welcome to Gambia Today News Review. Listeners, you're tuned into Mamos Radio on Mamos Media. It is Monday, 21st of December 2020. I am NENEH with a review of the nation's top headlines coming to you live from Oslo, Norway. Concerned citizens of Khartoum file criminal complaint against VDC. UDP re-elects Dabo as party leader endorsed his bid for the 2021 presidency. Dabo says 2021 election a referendum on Barrow's government. Listeners, let's review these news headlines in more detail. We begin with the Mamos Media headlines. Concerned citizens of Khartoum file criminal complaint against VDC. Some concerned residents of Khartoum village in Kombo, east of the West Coast region, on Friday filed a criminal complaint of theft against the embattled Village Development Committee VDC, accusing the members of conspiring to defraud the people of Khartoum of funds belonging to them. Lodging a complaint at the Mandinka police station, the concerned citizens accused the members of the VD legitimacy of their selection and allegations of embezzlement of public funds. The group stated that the accused persons have constituted themselves 19 without a congress and claimed that they were handpicked by the village alcalo and other village elders without following the right procedures under Section 93 of the Local Government Act 2002. Listeners, The Point has headline for us this Monday. UDP re-elects Dabo as party leader, endorsed his bid for the 2021 presidency. Delegates of the United Democratic Party UDP on Saturday have unanimously re-elected lawyer Usainu Dabo as Secretary General and party leader, while endorsing his bid for the office of president in the December 2021 elections. The 1,060 delegates, 20 from each of the 53 constituencies, have solidly reaffirmed their trust and confidence in their long-term leader Dabo for the next 2 years, after re-electing him at UDP National Congress held at Paradise Suites Hotel. Rumors of factions within the party opposing the leader at Congress were thrown in the bin after re-electing him unopposed. Listeners, The Standard has captioned for us today, Dabo says 2021 election a referendum on Barrow's government. Addressing Congress delegates Friday, the United Democratic Party leader Usainu Dabo, who was re-elected unopposed as Secretary General, said that next year's election will be a referendum on President Barrow's corrupt and failed government that has squandered a golden opportunity to pivot the country. Quote, it will be a referendum on a government that is resorting To the discredit tactics of the regime, it succeeded and test for a government that is seeking to divide the nation and use subterfuge and deception to fool just enough people to slide back and continue to amble along with a failed agenda and mediocre leadership, unquote. Dabo told about 1,000 delegates. Listeners, thanks for tuning into Mamos Radio.
Thank you, NENEH, for today's news review. Listeners, you live on Mamos Radio. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Listeners, you live on Mamos Radio. I'm your host, Rohi Konetige, proudly sponsored by Unique Energy in the Gambia. Please stay tuned. We'll be back with the Mandinka news with Lamin Marong and the Wollof news with
Padima Lamin Marong dol kai Kiang Mansa mfele dunta abela mwekang na radio bumbala konka mfutandale watu binkana wake wajanin koke fonsi molu tentu anin kafulu meni ya lonko ikansen bentu ya watu ndunda kajanyin kono wolkono tridi kamla kafuba ambe kontona ambe tentu lambe jaile be doku kendo nyemena yo kontinende ani number fanan nene on Mamos Media na fan club polu membe Gambia mbebe tentu la duku kendola anina duku la membe Gambia bantala ma flebe ala barka bake ala duku kendola badi ngulu semen ketron ngadu kibaro nyi men wo sita kafuta la sate to ko nyi watulu ye ngata soto me ya lonko ye molu men ye fantolo ke committee nyaton ko luti ko nyi watulu ye samanale ko be manya nyi menna anin luwa nyi manta kibar bunda men safe wala Mamos la media ti anum kibaro men fana ba fatanda labi UDP ikoye lawyer Usenu Dabo ya tomo na koteke purka kela pati nyaton koti ana telbe kele president candidate to nyinkate fe omemina 2021 sango nyinkono ikonyin kono ye molu me ya lonko wala lo nyantaka ke delegate United Democratic Party nyinto insibi tamla ye molu kumandi fana jamalu menu nata ibe kampenta ka Usenu Dabo ka ke patila secretary general ti anandele kanankata kapo patila nyaton koti anu iko aya palaso nyeman kanin iko pruka ke president candidate ni kate finala kula me ya lonko asototale Mamos la kibar bunda point la kibar bunda wale ngin safe mbadingulu Usenu ya fofanan ko min kate finala ay kachaluke anu iba fofanan ko ni meya lonko angununo be kering ka foko pati ni lefta ka janjang ka pati dolo wara modu fanalo membe lefla ka palaso nyinta iko kula meya lonko diamu kenson len amanke ku sotorende kibar bunda men safe wala mu point la newspaper te mbadi mun semen ketro ngadun kibaro nyim fango kono iko moya lonko sate dingulu men mo kafuta la sate nyinto iko nyi watulu ye mulu samana men ya lonko woleliye fanke ila sate nyina nyaton koti membe kafuta membe Combo East Central tundo nyina ni arjwa tambila ye samana police station membe ila tundo nyinto iko ye samana dalilo menkam wala mu ye manyalu leke men ya lonko anin kafonyin na anin luwanyi men data pruka kafonyin samba kan wo luwal nyunu manta iko nyumen samana ronyinke ye samana mandina ba la police station onyinto anin nyumol mbe la wosida nyinkela yake ko iko men na kafuta la sate nyinto iko ye molu men ya lonko wolelbe nyin dula nyinto wala palaso nyinto ye fan tolo nyindulanto ye fan tombong ayatra e manta kafonyin waran luwanyi men lota me ya la section kemafula tan kononto anin fula me ya itandi la ko ye manyanyi menke anin silonyi manta e luwanyi tinyale e ko nyin diamo nyi metale ibe nyin kala kulula ani kulula nyamen birin keta andina ta sude fanan ko kafonyin wara sate nyin na kodo nyin e bole tinyakan e ko nyin mol men ya lonko ye tume ye ye fanne tombon ke kafuta la sate nyaton ko nyinti birin 2007 saw nyin kono atra e manka fo nyum batum pour sato be ben e pour ya e ka tolo nyum min ke pour ya ke wala bari tol ko al kalo nyin wale tolta ke e tombon anin sade ke balo pour ke place o nyinto ayatra luwa nyum men lota ala section tan kono den sabanjango way men fo local la masakunda ndungla luwalu way men fo iye nyaka su wala le kibar bunda men safe wala mo Mamos la media te iko United Democratic Party men keta UDP te iko be bambuta purka nyen carte finala wala nyen president carte finala purka ila party nyaton ko tombong me yalon ko wala be kelela party nyinen wala be kala la president candidate e ko nyim mol me yalon ko tundolu men be Gambia la mafon la e be findita purkana lañ bembato men ken sibili tambila andu mo jama findita e be na kamben ka honorable Usainu Laya Dabo pour que party nyina secretary general di ani party nyila nyaton kolu andu in ay la forme yitandi pour que president candidate in carte final am Michael 2021 sangonyin kono ikola delegate ka foni men ya lonko ela molu tombon men data fo mo wilkiling mo taworo ya be bondi men data fo o kabolu kono kafu ye mo muang fintindi pour que isamana pour que la fo yitandi ila batajuma la tombona ani nena tundul mentara fo tawor talulu ni saba nyun be ila mul fintindi le inata pour que la fo yitandi ila fta pour me que la patinya ton koti an wala be que la president candidate o ni carte finala ani benara kamben ye mo tombo men que honorable Usainu Dabo ko ya tel tombon atel mo pati la nyaton koti ana tel be que la president candidate o te ni sanji flo ni men kana iko ya sandi ka telebe nunje anu sai inata atele tombon ka continue abe palaso nyu markan ya meeting ba nyinke Paradise Suite Hotel o nyineto iko nuno me kekan ka foko mul sotota me alon ko ol fana be lafri nyu dula nyu nyina ya jiki kabe ka fonyin aba janjandi lale bari ko be keta kutu me alon ko amanna ke kuso farinte birinata Usainu Dabo tombon ka kela pati nyaton koti wo nuno men ke wol be fatale kibar bunda men safe wala mo point la newspaper te anumata Usainu Dabo bringa aya tombong anata kacha nyinke ako nyimbekela baro tasteleti burunga be brabe kacha nyinke kan nyin arjuma tambila ako yinatu nyimenkera to United Democratic Party la nyaton koti honorable Usainu Dabo ako na ya ate kenyun blando ka party secretary general ti pour nyin carte finala nyimbekela baro taman serolti ani nyimbekela kutume alon ka bekela referendum molti pour ka taste ka joko abe tinyaro nyimmen kekan anaba kulu nyimmen lakan ka banko doku me alon ko aya sembo sotle bara ma kanyama na birana yo wato nyin soto abe ko men kekan anin silo nyimmanta ana banko nyin tinya kan ako nyimbekala tastelti alala mansa kunda me ya lonko ibe kodo nyin tinya kan ani ye ferul labulu melandi fenna me ya lonko femmantra ta kama abe banko nyin janjande kana abe banko nyin abatala kan temale ana be moldun kan nyotole ako be nyin kacha nyin menke kan nyin simo damma mo dantandro ne no ka fo lafta ferul menkela pour ka continue be tinyaro nyin menke kan me ya lonko wala mula semboti kan yutele femfenke ibe menke kan ni watula amantra ta kan bebe tinya kanne ata dabo anyin fo mo men hapo benta nyin bintin blata ta fo mo wulikile nyong mi yalon ko biba tolo kan wala biba tomba kan ni be ma beta ila nyin bembato kibar bunda men safe wala mo standard la newspaper de bado mo nyino kibaro mi frata me temmen na pour ka fotan dalma na beta to ko man solo no la ninga fo ma fo kun soundal salo na harmadi ana so damalamu annal badi malam ni malan dol kay kiyama samba flan ni bara fo nyatonta
On Mamos Radio, I'm your host, Rohi Konetige, proudly sponsored by Unique Energy in the Gambia. Please stay tuned. Thank you, listeners. That was the end of tonight's news review from the Mamos team. To my co-host, NENEH, Sainabou, Honorable Pa Assan Badjan, BEM, CEO Lamin Marong, known as Kiang Mansa. I'm your host, Rohi Konatege. To our Mamos technician, Lennox Assan, and Mr. Boridabo, our country director and marketing manager in the Gambia. Also to our Mamos News Desk, Chief Editor Mr. Suleiman Dabo, News Editor Lamin Sanyang, Mamos reporters on tonight's news review, Usman Marong and Emel Bojang. Special thank you to the NENEH Fans Club. Thank you, listeners, once again. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT. On that note, we say good night and bye.
Mamos media, Wollof, Wollof,